So this is how you tune an old banjo. This thing moves around a lot, you know. Get that middle one. Get it with that middle. Pull on and stuff. How they done it in the old days, boys. You know, have all these electronic tuners. Get that middle. What I mean by that is that middle string. Get that high string up there. Get her sounding right. Yeah, it moves around. These things move around. Everything moves. Figure it out. In the old days, they played these frolics, you know, they play all night. Listen for that sound, you'll know it when it gets right. Right there. Ain't that it? Sound right, y'all? And then do it. I like to go down. You hear that racket? You hear that sound? Keep in mind, it keeps slipping. There's that, and that's that old pretty note, ain't it? Gotta get that right. And that need to be good. Just get them two. Right in that middle. Now you got it. Pretty sound. Enoch Sullivan told me if you just get your instrument in tune properly, it sounds good right by itself. You ain't even got to be good at playing. Boy, it's especially true with an old instrument like this. There ain't no telling how many tunes has been played on this thing. This is an old banjo right here. Ain't no telling how many tunes has been played on it. So I give it the respect it deserves. Kind of like the old lady, don't be so heavy-handed, boys. Take her easy now. Reminds me of an old story Enoch used to tell me. Enoch Sullivan. Y'all people don't know about the Sullivan family. You can go do your research and you can learn about them people. I've traveled around quite a bit with them. Enoch was kind of like my own grandpa, you know. He told this old story about one of his old uncles. It was a couple of uncles, I reckon. They made that old moonshine liquor out there in the Alabama foothills, Appalachian foothills, Alabama. And they was right near Mobile, Jackson County, I think it was called, St. Stephen's. Anyhow, They was out there making that liquor. His old grandpa, or I don't know if it's grandpa or his uncle or what it was. I can't quite remember. I wish I could talk to him now. Anyhow, he said, bring your music box. Yeah, this old, excuse me, folks. I ate that steak this morning, rolling on me. Anyhow, he said, bring your music box with you. They took that old guitar out there. Was sitting out there at the old liquor store, brewing her off, son. He was playing that guitar. That Internal Revenue Service come running on in there, boys. He said, well, I wish I could remember it like he told it. He said, I'm pleased to meet you, sir, but not actually under these circumstances. He said, well, in other words, they got busted. And the reason they got busted was because he was sitting out there playing his doggone guitar. He called it a music box. And it said, I'm pleased to meet you, sir, but not under these circumstances. And they said, Enoch said when he went to court, he said, I'm a black Muslim. Well, I guess he thought he'd get out of it. If he said that back in the 70s, I imagine. They had all that, what was it? Malcolm X and all this. Everybody was calling him Muslim. Oh, yeah, he said, what religion are you, sir? He said, I'm a black Muslim. Well, good old days. I miss him, man. I miss Enoch Sullivan. He was a good old guy. He taught me a lot about music. Miss him. And just riding around, you know, and talking. We used to talk about just being around the old place and all. Them old stories like that always got my ear. Old Bob Brown up there. Bob Brown told me a story. I made a CD of him. I need to put it out. He passed away a few years ago, Bob Brown. He could play that old-time harmonica. He could do that thing that D. Ford Bailey did where you put your tongue on it and you can get a rhythm and a lead at the same time. I got the CD. I made it. I will put it out sooner or later where y'all folks, the world needs to hear Bob Brown playing that thing. He was a wonderful harmonica player. We used to go to Leroy Brown's. He had the catfish pond in his backyard. And me and Bob hit it right off. You know, I was always friends with him. He liked me and I liked him. He told me a story about when they was kids. They grew up in a big family. It had like 13 kids in it. And I think the guy's name was Tom. He was kind of the pet, is what Bob said. Mom and Dad liked him good, and he got away with whatever he wanted to. If they was eating at the table, he'd take their food right off their plate. 13 kids sitting around there. But they got back at him, and I thought it was funny. They said they got that joker. Bob said he seen it. He didn't do it. The smallest kid of the family, the little runt. And then another kid, I don't remember who it was, he said he grabbed him. It may have been Leroy. I can't remember it right now. And y'all know me. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Said he grabbed him and held him down. And they took him cigarette. They had him cigarette butts. They said they took him cigarette butts and shoved it up his ass. They got him, boy. They said the little runt was down there doing that. And that other one was holding him down. He said, stick him up his butt, boy. They rammed him up his ass. I guess old Tom got his, how's they call it, comeuppance. You know what I mean? I wish I could talk to old Bob. He's dead now. I never see him again, huh? Bob Brown, harmonica sound. Leroy's dead, Bob's dead, everybody's dying off. I reckon that's the way it goes, right? On the old mortal coil, as they say. Have to be real careful. These old banjos, yeah, they don't tune up good. Oh well, boys. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I know I'm sitting around here with no shirt on. It's hot down here. It's the middle of July. Mississippi. I reckon I ought to go catch some old grinnell or something. Anyhow, appreciate y'all. I really do. I love you. I appreciate you watching. You're a friend of mine.